What? What's up, guys? I'll be reviewing a new show. I'll be reviewing the Vampire Diaries and the Vampire Diary verse. Yeah, I'll be reviewing the Vampire Diaries, then up to season 4, then we're reviewing the originals, and then I'll be reviewing Legacies. So, 3 shows. So, yeah, so this episode starts off with these couples, just with the two couples that drive driving somewhere driving somewhere where they find a body on the road. But that body is alive and it attacks and kills the dude. Don't know what happened to the girl though. So yeah. So then we meet our main protagonist, Elena, who is totally trying to get over her parents' death, and she's always thinking she's fine, but we all know she's not. Like, come on. So yeah, so she's living with her brother Jeremy and her aunt Jen. Like, there always has to be a Jen on this show. There always has to be someone named Jen on these thriller shows. So yeah, so then she's talking to her friend. She's talking to her friend Donna, I think her name is, and they're like talking about how Donna could be psychic and yeah, they're talking about Donna could be psychic. But then a bird just flies past their window. So then we see a guy with shades on, and it's just like, who wears shades to school? And yeah, who wears shades to school? Who does that? And we see they're talking to their friend Caroline, and then they see the dude, and he's talking to the lady, and the lady doesn't see his credits, but when he takes off his glasses, she for some reason is like, hey, there are your credits. So yeah, so Elena actually bumps into him, and his name is Stefan Salvatore, and what a good actor did they pick to play Stefan Salvatore? They picked Paul Wesley. I've never seen anything Paul Wesley's done before, but yeah, I haven't seen anything Paul Wesley's done before. So yeah. So anyways, he and Elena are in history class when so yeah. So the teacher's talking about history, and Stefan's like, bro, you should really check your facts. Your history is wrong. Oh yeah. So Elena's talking to her parents' grave when it just starts to get all misty and it starts to get all misty, and then there's a crow there, which kind of makes no sense why there's a crow there, and yeah, so there's a crow there, so she runs into Stefan, and she's like, oh, they know each other from history class and other classes. And he's like, in other classes, just like, bro, we just met you. You are being a creep. Stop it. Yeah. So Caroline and I think Donna's her name, I'll check. If it's not, I'll get it right in the next review. So if her name's not Donna, I'll get it right in episode 2 of the Vampire Diaries. So yeah, so they're talking about Stefan Salvatore, and they're like, oh yeah, she really wants to get with him and just sleep with him, and it's all weird, and so yeah, at a party, yeah, so Jeremy, Elena's brother, does drugs, and yeah, it's kind of weird that this 15-year-old is doing drugs, and yeah. So yeah, so yeah, and I'm sorry to say so yeah right now, but anyway, yeah. So at the party, the, the, the dude's like, he's not into her, and that's when they see their friend Vicky get attacked. And I thought she was dead, but no, she's actually alive, and she got attacked by something. And yeah, so so Damon has an uncle, and he's like, hey, it wasn't him this time, but who was it? It was his brother Damon, played by Ian Smallholder, who we all know played Adam Knight on Smallville, which is great to see the actor back. I love the actor. The actor's amazing. I'm glad to see what he'll do with his character. But yeah, I'm excited to see what he'll do with his character. And he's like, yeah. And there's a girl named Catherine, who I guess we'll find out more about her, who kind of looks like Elena. Might be Elena's grandma, great grandma. Who knows? But yeah. And he's like, hey, let's just, what? But anyway, looks like Elena. But anyway, yeah. So he's like, hey, he'll drink Elena's blood. But he's like, no, you won't. And they just get into a big fight. And he has his ring. And he's like, hey, sun's about to go up. If you don't get away, you'll turn to ashes. Poof. Wow. You're smaller. You're just great guy. Every time I cannot see myself in the camera. So anyway, Ian Smaller, he's just a great actor. Like, so yeah. He's like, what's your plan, bro? So he's like, what's your game? He's like, did I walk it? I don't know. I'm locking my door. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, yeah. So anyway, then we see Caroline at a place, and who's there but Damon? And it seems like Damon's only there because he's going to use Caroline to get to Elena, and yeah. So that was kind of a great premiere. I loved the premiere. It was great. I loved the characters. I don't know if I'm saying Donna's name wrong. Next time, if I check and her name is a different name, I'll say the name. But I just love the character. He's smaller. If he's the villain of this show, he is a great villain. Yeah. So Vicky's in the hospital, and so yeah. I guess I'll see you next time on the second episode of the Vampire Diaries. See ya.